Hello collective, this is Tan for Artemis Oracle. So I wanted to hop on just to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel recently and who has been subscribed to my channel since the very beginning. I really appreciate all the love and support that I've been receiving, and I'm so happy to have reached an accomplishment, a milestone, 1,000 subscribers. So I wanted to do a free yes or no question reading for my subscribers. So I'm gonna put this on. There. So subscribers that have been here since the beginning and who have recently subscribed, I really appreciate you. I hope everyone's having a great day. Everyone's safe, everyone's healthy. I have to clean my lens. Hold on a moment. Let me find something to clean it with. Hi, Cave Ranger. Hold on a moment. I'm gonna clean the lens. Okay, it was so cloudy. How are you doing? Let me fix my chair so you can see me. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Let me put this away. Put this right there. Okay, it's gonna keep burning. Good. Let me put it, it's a little casket. So I wanted to pop on just to do a quick live for those who are subscribed to me. Hi, Mario. How are you? Oh, no, Mario. Don't start with that baby stuff, okay? Don't start with that. I don't know you for you to be calling me baby. Okay. First of all, how do you know me to miss me? You don't know me. I always get amused by that. Oh, let me see something. Hold on. Okay, turn that off. Okay. So I wanted to do, yes. I have a problem. It's called being a tarot card reader. Yeah, those are all my tarot decks. And I have more decks behind the camera that are oracle decks. I have love oracles, like all types of oracle decks. So yes, I have so many cards, and then I have so many decks here. So I want to put this one away. It's hard to put this one away. I'm gonna put that one there. Yeah, so I'm gonna do yes or no questions. How's everything going with you, Cave Ranger? Hello, everyone who's stopped by. My name is Tan. My channel is Artemis Oracle. I'm a tarot and oracle card reader. I'm answering yes or no questions. Yes is in the upright, no is in the reverse. If I find messages or get messages that I will need to share with you, I will. So, let's see, put that there. Just get enough. Good, that's good to hear. So do you have any questions, Cave Ranger? I could do just a general reading and then we can wait for more people to join, and then I answer the yes or no questions. I was thinking about doing a week ahead reading. So these cards feel sticky. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're in New York now? That's where I'm at. I'm from New York. I'm from New York. Oh, I know it's gonna be, it's, you have to keep applying, you know. Sometimes I think about leaving New York, but then it's a matter of figuring out what state I would like to go to or would like to live in. And then if I'm able to do that, I figure that out because I haven't been to many states. Then I would apply for jobs in those states first, and see what happens. So I hope you're liking New York so far. Will you find work? Okay. Getting the cards ready. I have so many decks here. Okay. Will Cave Ranger find a job soon? I remember you said you were thinking about starting a cleaning business. So have you been applying to those types of jobs? Okay, Ranger, find a job soon. I got no for you. It's coming out as no with the High Priestess. For some reason, I feel like if you've been applying to certain types of jobs, like a specific type, I feel like, because this came to my mind, that maybe you need to apply for something outside of where you were applying, like a different occupation. I don't know. Like I'm getting something like that. Because if you need a job, you might need to get something that's outside of what you normally do or what you were looking for. You maybe step out of your comfort zone but I feel like if a person needs a job, I think they will apply for almost anything. Yeah, this is no. And both of them said no. I don't know why. I think that maybe if you've been applying to the same types of positions, I think that you need to step out of that box and apply for something else. That's what I'm getting. Let me see. What does Cave Ranger need to do to find a job? What should Cave Ranger do? I just need to find a job. Do you really what you, all right for everything going wants to get selling field as a construction supervisor, right? You want to have a choice? Because when I see this card, the Knight of Cups, is somebody that, because you see justice, so that has to be like something has been unfair to you. Things aren't working out well. Things are maybe out of balance in your life. But the Knight of Cups is someone who does something or goes after what he wants, what he loves. So the things that you're applying for, do you love that? Does it make you happy, or is it what you care about? Because I asked what you need to do to find a job, and I feel like it's saying that you need to go after what it is that you love, your passion. It's, see what I was talking about? What you love, what makes you happy. You have to go towards what makes you happy. Because if you've been applying to like the same types of jobs, and I mean, you've only been here in New York for I don't know how long you said. I forgot what you said. A couple weeks ago. Yeah. Do you drive? Because maybe you might need to get a job that you can commute to if you can drive. Something like that. But ooh. But I feel like it's saying that you have to go towards something that makes you happy. What came to my mind is like sometimes you feel like you have to do the thing that's right, but sometimes the thing that you think is right isn't the right thing for you to do. You know? That popped up in my mind. You do what's right, but it's not right for you. It's right for everybody else, but not for you. And that could be where the imbalance is coming from, the unfairness. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting like you have to go after what you love. But it seems like you're not taking a risk with something. And I remember you said you wanted to start a business. I remember you said that. So it's like I wonder if that's what you're supposed to go after. And that's why, but it's, to find a job is not the easiest thing too, especially nowadays. You know? It's like you have to jump through hoops to do that. I feel like you have to step out of your comfort zone because I feel like you, in some ways, you may be holding yourself back. Hey, PJ, how are you? I feel like you're not committing to something. You're not taking a risk. I think you have to take some sort of risk that involves what you love doing. Because with the Fool in reverse and the Hierophant reverse, it's like maybe you don't have faith. That's why you're not taking a risk. Like these cards in the reverse, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Four of... This is about missed opportunity, but it's like... This is... Notice you got 4-4. 4-4. I don't remember... Did I give you a time frame, Cave Ranger? I'm not sure. It's like, because I don't know exactly what's going on and I don't want you to put your business in the chat, you know? So there's something that, you know, like, that you should know what it is that's out of balance, because I don't know what it is. But I wonder if you're not being fair to yourself. You're not giving yourself a chance. Because the 4 is about, this is what you probably have to do. You have to like release something. Maybe there's something you're holding on to that you don't need anymore. And you need to release it. Because I think that's what's keeping you stuck. Okay. So, but that was last week. So there's still time, right? There's still time, because I was looking at the numbers. So today's the 8th. Yeah, I remember I said something about the 8th, right? You asked if you were going to find a job within a week. And I said, no, I think it's within 2 weeks, right? And I mentioned the 8th. See, now I'm remembering. So there's still time. But I think there is something out there. You just haven't found it yet. Or you don't see the opportunity yet. Because you may be hyper focused on something specific. But if there's something you're like holding on to that you don't need, and I don't know what that could be, you might need to release that. People who, like the 4 of Pentacles is usually, people tend to hold on to something because they're afraid to lose out. They're afraid to lose out. I feel like there is something out there. You just have to. It might be coming soon. It might be coming soon. Let me see. I feel like you have to take a risk for something. It's like you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. The 4s keep coming out. You have 4, 4, 4. You have the Emperor here. The 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups in reverse. What's the truth you need to tell me? Let me see. 4, 4, 4. If I add it all up, it's the 12. 4 times 3 is 12 because we have 4 4s. With the Emperor, that's more like taking control, taking authority over something. And remember, you were talking about wanting to start a business. And I said that, yeah, you should, because it looks like it will work out well for you. And the Emperor, he's a boss. And I think that you may be holding yourself back from starting something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's finances that's holding you back with starting your business. Maybe it's a fear that you won't be successful or that it won't go well. Because of the Fool being in reverse is someone who doesn't want to take a risk. Because the Fool, he takes risks. I mean, you could be reckless. You could take reckless risks or you could take calculated risks. But I feel like the 4, 4, 4, the Emperor came out. He's 4th. He's about taking. It's about bossing up. Because that card came on the upright. And that's something that you probably are being advised to do. To boss up in some way. It's a combination of, yeah. I would say, like common sense wise, keep applying to jobs, right? Even to jobs that may not, but I said within 2 weeks. So there could be some sort of opportunity, but you might miss it, you know, and the opportunity could be a job that you can apply for that would work out for you. Or maybe you need to set your sights a little bit higher too. I know they say that sometimes you have to take a risk and apply for the job you don't even think you're qualified for. Because you go into an interview and then it goes well, and the person, the boss, whoever's interviewing you might like you, and then they want to hire you. But an emperor, he's someone who builds his own empire. So I feel like you have to find a way around so that you can do what you really want, what you really are passionate about, and not limit yourself. I feel like that's what it is. I don't know. I feel like, I'm thinking you might need to reach out to somebody who, like, network with somebody, or reach out to somebody that you've known from the past that may be able to help you in some way too. Uh-huh. Yeah. But I think you're staying within a box. I think that you could find, there's something that you can do that's not exactly what you're looking for, but it's maybe similar that you may qualify for. It's so tricky when it comes to work. Hi, Marcia, how are you? Finding a job is tricky. And like me as a tarot reader, I could tell you what the cards say, but I could also tell you, like, outside of the cards, just don't give up, to keep trying, but also consider in what ways you could do what you really care about doing, which is starting your own business. And it's still early. You've been here only a few weeks, so. With the Hierophant being in reverse, too, I don't know if this has been stressful for you, or, you feel a lot of pressure on you, that you may feel like you're losing faith. And I feel like that's something that you're going to have to hold on to as well. If you're losing faith with the Hierophant being in reverse. So I feel like don't give up. Like, don't give up. Don't get down. Things will get better. It's just keep doing what you have to do, but also start looking into doing what you really want to do. Yeah, don't lose faith. Because once that you lose faith, then that has an effect too. I hope that was helpful, Cave Ranger. Oh, I understand. I understand you completely. It's like you don't want to waste any time, But I feel like maybe in the meantime, you may be looking into, like, getting those trainings or credentials that you need to get too, so that you don't feel like you're wasting time. Hi, Srishti, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Like, maybe this is probably the time for you to look into how you could get those credentials that you need, so that you don't feel like you are wasting time. I was thinking about, like, they have these places that people can go where they get, like, paid training and stuff, but that's usually for people that are not in our age bracket, It's usually for people who are young adults, Yes, I'm doing yes or no questions. So it's yes or no, with the card upright or is yes, and reversed is no. me get a different deck out. Okay, let me check these cards before I start using them. Okay, they're all upright. I'm gonna split the deck. Reversed. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do Srishti's question. I would say keep going. Don't give up. Let's see, because there might be a right opportunity coming for you. Srishti. Will Srishti be selected for PCS this year? It's looking like yes, Srishti. You got a yes for your question. And the Page of Wands, I don't know if PCS is like a different position, or I don't know what PCS is. You know? But it's, the Page of Wands is, pages are young, pages are learning. So you may be getting, this is going to be a new opportunity for you. So yeah, it's, you got a yes, Srishti. Srishti. I would say, oh, it is? Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, okay, Ranger, yes. You're welcome, Srishti. Good luck. Okay. Maybe that's what you need to do, okay, Ranger. Look for a civil service job. One of those jobs that you, yeah, look for a civil service job. Consider that. We have a lot of those in New York. That might be in your field. Does anybody else have a yes or no question? Yes is upright, no is reversed. Let me check something. Okay. Let's see. Does anybody have a yes or no question to ask? Or I could just start doing a general reading right now for the week ahead. I'm going to do a general reading then. Okay, what does the collective need to know for the week ahead? This reading collective, that's for the highest and greatest good. Let's see what comes up for the collective for the highest and greatest good. What does the collective need to know for the week ahead for the highest and greatest good? What does the collective need to know for the highest and greatest good? That card is always coming out. What does the collective need to know for the week ahead? The highest and greatest good. That card came out yesterday, firm. Let me turn this off. Hope. This card came out. These two, oh wow, this is so interesting. Hi Kinsa, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. What does the collective need to know for the week ahead? Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord. Cards falling. Drinks. Firm hope drinks. Immortality. Oh, well, we're currently, the moon is currently in Scorpio, so if that means anybody, anything to anyone. But drink says liquor, coffee, tea, water. Affairs. Jesus Christ. Let's not. One more. We got taboo at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I just now started a general reading. I'll answer your question real quick. What do you mean, and what do you mean a good brand for you? Because that question, I don't know if it's something like clothing, because I know Aldo sells shoes and Lucky sells shoes, jeans. I know those brands. I don't know but your question, I don't really know what your question is, because it's saying, is Aldo brand good and Lucky for me? I don't mean to work with them, or is that what you mean? So do you want to know if that's a good company for you to work for? Is Aldo because I don't know if you're asking if there's something you should wear or somewhere you should work, you know? I don't really know, because that I've never had a question like that, and I really don't know how to answer it. But Lucky for you, I don't know. Let's see what the cards say. It's your question. I don't know what to think about the question. So let's see what the cards say. Wow. You hear all that noise? Is Aldo a good brand for Kinza to purchase? Is Aldo a good brand for Kinza to purchase? You got the you got a yes card, but it's the Four of Cups, so it's saying yes, but the Four of Cups isn't like the best card. I don't know, but I don't know if you're trying to attract something with the Aldo brand, but it's saying yes, it is a lucky brand for you. That's not a yes or no question. That's not a yes or no question. So it says you got the Four of, yeah, you got a yes, but the Four of Cups is, it's like a okay brand. Maybe lucky for you, but I don't know if you'll be happy with your purchase, you know? Oh, I was only doing yes or no questions. And that reading I did for you was because you were the only one here. And soon I'm going to have to get off because I have to wake up early tomorrow. Because, yeah, I have to wake up early tomorrow. So I want to do the reading that I started now. And then I could answer another yes or no question. Or I could ask another yes or no question, right? Do you want to ask you want me to answer that question now and then I could go into this reading? Okay, will this be the year? All right. Okay. Gotta make sure I keep it quick because all right. So firm. Let's see. So we have the cards firm, hope, drinks, immortality, gravity, wisdom. I'm gonna put these cards back because it feels off to me. Let's see if they come out again because I took out too many cards. Let me put music on because it feels off. Okay. What does the collective need to know at this time for the highest and greatest good for the week ahead? What does the collective need to know for the week ahead for the highest and greatest good? What does the collective need to know for the week ahead for the highest and greatest good? Affairs card came out again. Mistress, a third party. Wow. Pollution, effect. Wow, that card came out before too. Ooh. Infection, parasite, poison. Oh God, gross. Talent. One with features, personality, reconcile. One more card, finances. It's funny because 3 of the cards that came out before. I'm gonna look at that. Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense too. Because we got affairs, mistress, third party, pollution, infection, parasite, poison. Then talents, born with personality features, reconcile, repair, cure, understanding, concession. Yeah, concession. And then finances, money problem, work, success, fortune. And then the bottom of the deck is greed, laziness, obsession, cruelty, and stupidity. That talent card always gets, but I'm going to focus on the word personality. When I saw the affairs and then pollution, it just made me think of somebody was having an affair. This is so nasty. I don't like the, why this has to come out. And someone just gets infected with something. I don't know, that popped up in my mind, you know? But it could also be that someone is dealing with, has a mistress, someone is cheating, and with the talent card and pollution, it's like someone who, this is someone who tends to get away with this type of thing, you know, even though they may be a toxic type of person, they tend to get away with this type of thing, and they may be wanting to come back to reconcile, but they may be wanting to reconcile because of financial reasons. Like they want money. There's some sort of money involved, but the greed coming out as well. It's like somebody wanting to have their cake and eat it too. Like someone wants to continue doing whatever it is that they're doing, not caring how it may be impacting someone, how it could be hurting someone, how it's tainting something, or probably even tainting someone in some way. If it's not that, maybe someone was having an affair with somebody, it turned toxic and something, and this person wants to, you know, make amends in some way. But like this is coming out more negative than anything, because of that finances and the greed and the pollution and the cheating. It's like, how can someone taint something, have a toxic personality in a way, and think that they can make everything okay by, I don't know what they're doing, what they're saying. But I'm gonna find out about the affairs. I don't know, maybe someone's find out this week that someone's having an affair, cheating. See, 2 of Cups. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be an affair too. It could be 2 people having a secret relationship, right? But the thing is, it's like, it could be a toxic type of relationship. The 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. I'm not going to read the reversal because I could see that. I feel like somebody, you know what I'm getting? Like somebody probably had an affair, but they're like regretting. They're burdened by the fact that, because they may be dealing with someone who may be toxic. Someone thought the grass was greener on the other side, and they're realizing that it's causing more burdens and stress than they ever anticipated with the 10 of Cups. And this is something that may be coming out this week. Why did this come out? This is so weird. It's somebody's reading. It's somebody's. Can't judge it. That's how life is. Tell me about pollution. Something. Ooh. One more. Because we got the World card, Justice. This card came out. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Oh gosh. This reminds me of somebody's reading. I mean, that I did by mistake. I did a reading and somebody resonated with it. It's like tainted love. It's like something's not closing out. A cycle's not closing out. But I said I'm not going to read in the reverse. I feel like whatever this toxic situation is, and it could even be an illness or something, it's coming to an end, because there's going to be some sort of balance that's going to something is going to restore balance and allow there to be a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, a restart. Oh, what is this Ace of Wands? Where's the Ace of Wands? That card flipped, Eight of Swords. I feel like someone's no longer blocking the truth. They see the truth. They see the injustice. You know, the way I look at this Ace of Wands, it looks like someone who's waving a wand, like it's a magic wand, like someone's trying to manifest something. I don't know if someone's trying to manifest somebody to get stuck in their head with the Eight of Swords showing up to cause them to stay stuck somewhere. Stay stuck in the third party situation, because we have the Three of Cups coming out in the reverse. Ooh. Why? I'm sorry. Like, why did this come out? This is somebody's reading. Wow, that's so specific. I don't know if somebody's married and they're married to someone who's having an affair, or someone who's watching, might be watching this reading right now, is having an affair. It could be the third party that's trying to keep somebody trapped. They have a way of manipulating things, you know? With the Five of Swords. Because the Five of Swords is like winning at all costs. Doing and whatever it takes to win. Even if you hurt other people in the process. So if somebody was, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe somebody is trying to end a relationship, end a third party situation, but the third party doesn't want to let it go. Doesn't, and is willing to do whatever they have to do to keep the situation the way it is. So that may be where this reconciliation, it may be someone trying to force a reconciliation. Yeah, because somebody wants to stay happy. They want to be happy. They don't care if anybody else. They want whatever it is they want, and they don't care who they hurt in the process, because it's like this person's selfish. They're only caring about what makes them happy, not thinking about the pain that they may be causing someone else. With the Eight of Wands. Oh, this card didn't want. Look, it's the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But yeah, I feel like they're trying to force something to change. They're trying to force a change, but in a negative way. Like this is negative. They're trying to force something to come out, to work out in their own favor, regardless of who it may be hurting. I mean, it could be a third party that's trying to stop a couple from reconciling after the affair is revealed. And they don't want the person to work it out with whatever. Maybe this person thought, I don't know whose reading this is. So maybe the third party thought the person they were dealing with was going to leave the pertinent person they were with, you know, like the wife. Let's just say the third party thought the person they were dealing with was going to leave their spouse for them. Like the third party was going to get chosen over the spouse. But the situation was more than that. Whoever was dealing with, and they wanted to end it because it was just too much work, too much burden, too much stress, you know. Reconcile. The High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? Reconcile. With the Four of Wands. See, it's like, I don't know if there's a Pisces energy, because we have fire sign energy. We have the world that's Capricorn, or the fixed signs. It could be, we have the Wheel of Fortune, also fixed signs, which is Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. But Capricorn could also be the world card. We have Libra with Justice card. And then the High Priestess is Cancer or Pisces energy. We are in Pisces season. Why is the High Priestess of 4 Wands? I mean, maybe this third party is sensing that whoever they were dealing with wants to reconcile with, who try to repair, improve, correct, or their relationship with the spouse, and is sensing this. Because the High Priestess is someone who knows secrets. She senses. She's a very sensitive person. She can sense the change. Wait. With the Ace of Cups, it's like, if it's not that, this could be an ex too, who is sensing somebody is moving on and they're wanting to reconcile. Because if we look at reconcile being separate, the High Priestess, Pisces, Cancer energy, we got the 4 Wands, which is like marriage, family, celebration, right? And then we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups can be self-love, it could be new love, or it could be a renewal of love. And someone can be sensing this and they don't like it. They may have heard some sort of message or communication, saw something. With the Page of Pentacles. Maybe even trying to come through with a test that may cause somebody some sort of anxiety, stress, with the 9 of Swords in the bottom. So this person may be trying to do something to cause issues. Like I said, they're sensing that something's going on and they don't like it, and they're willing to do whatever it takes. But if it's someone, like say there is no third party situation, or there, you know, maybe there was a third party and the person that was involved in the third party situation is wanting to improve their relationship, wants to salvage their relationship. They may be doing whatever they have to do to improve the situation, change the situation, takes necessary actions to bring change to the situation, to reconcile. Maybe not, it may not be negative in that way, but you know, when we see money and greed, it could be that way. There could be some sort of money involved, you know, because sometimes if people get divorced, or they may lose out on money, you know. Especially if they were in a situation where they were basically freeloading off someone. But that's in a negative sense. I'm trying to read it in different ways because not everybody's situation is negative. I mean, cheating is not the greatest thing to happen in a relationship, you know, especially if a third party was trying to interfere with a relationship being repaired in some way. But if we look at the 9 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles could be someone who's bringing in some sort of gift or gesture to help with this reconciliation. You know, it could be a token of affection, because we do have the Ace of Cups showing up. Trying to do something to help ease whatever stress, anxiety someone may be feeling about even considering or entertaining the idea of reconciliation. You know? Okay. So what's the finances card? Money, problem, work, success, fortune. That's the Lovers. It's about making a decision, a choice. The choice. 7 of Wands. It's about protection, defending, barring, blocking. Well, we have the Empress too, with the King of Cups at the bottom, and the Emperor. Oh shit. With the 3 of Pentacles, working together, collaboration, working together. So the Lovers, the 7 of Wands, the Lovers, 7 of Wands, and the Empress. Somebody's wanting to protect the Empress. Someone's trying to protect the Empress. Someone's choosing to protect the Empress. Yeah, somebody's choosing to protect the Empress. Especially if they've caused her some sort of pain and everything, you know. And it's funny that we have the King of Cups with the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles. So it's like the King of Cups is a compassionate, loving, understanding king. It's also Scorpio. If you think about kings are fixed signs, they say. So it's water sign energy. But it could just be someone who's loving, compassionate, and caring. Emotionally balanced and stable. Emotionally available. So I feel like this person maybe is with the Emperor card. It's like I say, the Emperor's the boss. He wants to make, he takes control over a situation. This person may be taking control of the situation. I don't know if they're taking some sort of legal, they're going to court or something, maybe to block somebody, to protect the Empress. Maybe the Empress is wanting to protect herself, choosing to protect herself. Because somebody dropped the ball. Because when I see the Three of Pentacles has to do with working together, collaboration. So it's either someone seeking guidance on how to like handle the situation. It could be even legal guidance, because I'm thinking like legal, money, legal. To protect wealth. Or even protect their own emotions. So in some way, it could be the Empress having to pull on her Emperor energy or her masculine energy to protect herself and protect her wealth. If she's dealing with someone who is trying to take advantage of her, someone who may be a greedy energy that may be trying to take anything that she has of value. And remember, the Empress is someone of value. She's a person of value. So she may be pulling on her masculine energy, you know. Maybe trying to be compassionate, but also asserting her authority with the Emperor energy. That's in the shadow. But with this being at the bottom of the deck, with greed being on the bottom of the other deck, it's like, yeah, it's like protecting the wealth, wanting to move forward. Yeah, like, because the Moon in reverse is like secrets are being revealed. Things are are out in the open, and the High Priestess card did show up. So someone's following their intuition. This is so weird, so weird. So someone may be finding out that someone is trying to take advantage of them. May have been involved in a third-party situation. Could be a third party that's trying to interfere with a reconciliation. Someone may be having regrets about dealing with a third party because it was a burdensome situation and they maybe wanted to reconcile with somebody, but they had to find a way to make amends because they caused some sort of anxiety, stress towards somebody. Someone is being selfish. We have the Five of Swords with the Nine of Cups and the Greed card. This is someone greedy who's only thinking about themselves. So it could be so many different scenarios here. Different. And this is probably very confusing. But it seems like someone has to take control out of the situation and get the necessary guidance they need if necessary, especially if they have to protect wealth. Protect their family if necessary. Because we did see the Justice card, you know. So someone's trying to end and bring a balance to a situation that has been toxic. You know, with the World card being the close of a cycle and Justice card being balance, and balance being restored. Okay, that is such a weird reading. So I feel like that's the advice. Someone has to take control over this situation. Get the necessary guidance and advice they need in order to close this cycle out and to protect whatever they feel the need to protect, whether it's their sanity, their emotions, their feelings, their heart, their finances. It could be that reading might resonate with someone in some way. That is so weird. That's for the next 7 days. What time is it? 10, 11, okay. Okay, I went over the time. All right. All right, so I have a little bit of time to answer some more yes or no questions. So if Cave Ranger is there, let me know if you're still there. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Today's a little weird for me. I feel weird for some reason. I think it's because I know I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. Let's see. So is Cave Ranger still there? Okay, good. All right, let's answer your question. Okay. Start with a yes or no card. Is this the year that Cave Ranger will move back to his country, his native country? Yes or no, Spirit Angels guides. Is this the year that Cave Ranger will move back to his native country? Is this the year that Cave Ranger will return to his native country? Oh, wow. You got a yes. I think with this coming out as a yes, but this type of card, the King of Pentacles, this is someone who will be financially abundant, stable, secure, successful. So it's saying yes. And you got another yes in the bottom. You have the Justice card. So it's looking like a yes, but I feel like if this is the year that you return to your country, this is where that may be where you will see the abundance. You will see success for yourself. And whatever imbalance you were experiencing, you're going to find balance there. But I don't know where your country is. But it's looking like a yes for you, Cave Ranger. Maybe you learned everything you needed to learn here, and for you to take it back to where take it back to your country and then use it to your advantage. Because I know sometimes that's what happens. People learn as much as they can, they experience as much as they can in America, and then they end up going back to their country and seeing success there because of the experience they learned here. It's like you need to have resilience wherever you come from, but to be someone who's an immigrant and then to go back to your country, but then to have been able to live in the US for as long as you have a lot of experience, you have a lot of resilience, knowledge, skills, and that you maybe even able to help people who are considering coming into the US too. Despite the current administration, you know. But I hope that was helpful, Cave Ranger. Thank you again for joining. Okay, so I guess Cambridge is the last question I'm answering. So I hope everybody... Okay, hi Cheryl, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I was about to pop off, so you're going to be the last question I answer, okay? So what's your question, Cheryl? What's your question, Cheryl? You're welcome, Cave Ranger. So the question, Cheryl, is a yes or no question, with the card upright being yes and the reversal being a no. Ooh. That, I don't feel like that's a question the card can answer. I mean, we could ask it, but if you feel like that's something that you would want to do, then that's something you should consider doing. Especially if you know someone who can do it. But let's see. Okay, should Cheryl proceed with the cord cutting ceremony? It's saying yes. However way you do it, it's saying yes. You need to find a way to detach energetically from your ex in some way. Remember we were talking about the kitty? The kitty came out and the kitty says, yes, cut the cord. Cut the cord, Cheryl. I think with you doing this is going to allow somebody else to come in, because if he's pervading your energy, he's blocking out somebody from coming in. Yeah, you're getting a yes. You should proceed with doing it. And cord cutting could be done in so many different ways. You got somebody do it, you could do it yourself. But yeah, definitely. It's a yes for you. But I think with you doing that is you're going to clear your energy to allow somebody else coming in. Because I see the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups is stuck. He can't enter into your energetic field until the coast is clear. Yeah, do what you have to do to protect your energy. Also to protect your sanity and your happiness. Because you deserve to be happy. So it's a yes. I hope that's helpful. So I'm about to pop off now. Like pop out. Pop off. No, I'm not going to pop off because I'm not angry or anything. I'm going to let you all go. I thank you so much for joining me tonight. And this is a thank you. This is supposed to be a thank you for those who have subscribed to me from the beginning of when my channel started to now recently. I really appreciate your support and your engagement. It means a lot to me. And it's also helping me to become a better reader for you guys. So I hope everyone has a good evening or day ahead. And I'm wishing you so much love and joy and lights. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye. You're welcome, Cheryl. Have a good night, Cave Ranger. Thank you again for joining. Bye.